Hey guys, it's Hope. Okay, so this chapter was so epic and amazing, and I really don't think there was a single person who didn't like this chapter. And if you are that single person, don't ruin it for everybody. So, I still think Flying Ninja are a bit cheesy, but I have to admit that it was really awesome when the Tsuchikage, is that how you say it? Correct me if I'm wrong, was carrying the Turtle Island. And the thing about this character is he's odd to me. I don't really care for him, but he adds like a lot of spunk to the manga. I absolutely loved the page where like all the main characters were dressed up in their ninja attire. And I felt really bad for Choji because his vest obviously didn't fit. I mean, you'd think, with ninjas they'd make like plus sizes or something, but I guess you can't really be a fat ninja, even though there are some, but I don't know. Maybe there was a point for them to do that, but it actually was just pretty funny. And the Naruto Sage mode looked really awesome. Like, I think that's probably one of my favorite forms that Naruto takes, and so I don't know, I'm pretty partial to it, but I don't know, I really liked it. And I heard a couple of people saying, oh, he was closer to Hinata than he was to Sakura. And I just think that was a technical error that had nothing to do with anything. Since I'm about a week late, or maybe 6 days late, almost a week late, I'm really going to skip most of everything until the end, except for, please, did somebody notice the platypus in like the bottom panel of I think it was like page 5? And he wasn't happy. He was actually a really angry platypus, but I was so excited because it's like my favorite animal, and he was like in the panel, so I was excited. Skipping ahead past everything, I'm really sorry if you wanted to hear my thoughts on the whole division and groups and blah. I don't know, it's too late for that in my opinion. I'm just so excited about the end. I think my mind kind of internally exploded when I read, the ending with all the people coming back, because I literally thought, Orochimaru was down and out, and I know he took over Kabuto or whatever, but I didn't really think, he was gonna be doing all of this. And to me, this was a huge twist. I kind of anticipated maybe, the Akatsuki, some of them come back, but if you're like me, you didn't think everybody, every important villain and person in the story was just gonna come back to fight this war. Is anyone else as excited as I am about the whole Itachi coming back? I know I've mentioned this a million times, but think about it. There has to be a Sasuke and Itachi confrontation. Maybe not fight. Maybe Sasuke won't fight his brother again while he's dead, but I just can't wait till Sasuke sees his dead brother alive and how angry he's gonna get. To me, that's a really big deal for me. I don't know why. I'm kind of weird, but I just can't wait for that whole scene to take effect. When the Akatsuki made their appearance as being resurrected, that kind of just made me go wow, because they're very powerful one-on-one. When all the fighting was taking place, can you imagine all of them? First of all, they're all going to be fighting together, okay? And second of all, they're already dead, basically, so there's no fear of dying. So that's going to make them even, 10 times, 100 times more lethal than they were when they were alive. So if the Akatsuki wasn't crazy enough coming back, I can't believe the Jinchuriki hosts are. But this is confusing to me, maybe just because I'm a little slow. But do you think they're going to have, just their basic, ninja skills? Or do you think, even though there's no Jinchuriki in them, do you think they'll have their old Jinchuriki powers? I don't know, that's a mystery to me. But still, it's just crazy all the same. The Kages are coming back too, which is amazing to me. And like I said, I don't know which ones, all of them. But I didn't see the third in there, but I'm thinking was it the third and the fourth, or the first and the third that got sucked into that kind of dimension thing? Remember when the third was fighting Orochimaru and he tried to kill Orochimaru and he took away his arms, and he did this I guess jutsu where he gets sucked into another dimension when he dies and he never gets rest. So that was way too long, but you know what I'm talking about. So I wonder if he's going to be coming back, or is it just a select few? Did any of you guys really expect Haku and Zabuza to come back? I mean, I was kind of excited just because, Zabuza was the first villain basically in Naruto, the first big deal. And, that was so long ago, and it kind of brought back some, nostalgia, I guess. And I really like Haku, or Haiku, or however you say his name. He was a great fighter as well. And, now that they're coming back, I mean, it brings, I don't know, I guess the gravity of the whole situation that almost everyone from the previous shows and seasons are going to be all fighting together. But it's sad because they're all going to be on the wrong side. And I saw that Hanzo was coming back with the granny Chiho and everything, but when I saw Hanzo, I was like, holy crap, because Tsunade, Jiraiya, and Orochimaru all fought him, and they beat him, but still it took all three of them to beat Hanzo, and it just, oh my gosh, when he's coming back, and I really hope, I don't think it will happen, but I hope Jiraiya, like, he doesn't get raised from the dead, because that would be kind of messed up, to say the least. Also, I was very surprised to see Asuma, because that must have meant like Kabuto went into the Leaf Village maybe while it was being destroyed and like took out his body. I don't know how he would have gotten his body, but I really like Asuma. He's a great character, and to see him being like fighting for the wrong reasons, it's gonna be really it's gonna be really messed up. With the 100,000 Zetsu and all the reincarnated or resurrected villains and heroes and everything, and then just having the army of shinobi, I feel like it's a really big difference in power. I mean, not saying all the good shinobi are bad, like can't fight, but against all that, like it's almost a hopeless battle. And honestly, we're probably going to see a lot of good people die, a lot of main characters. And I think, in my opinion, tell me what you guys think as well. This could definitely be the closing, like, climax of Naruto. Like, this is, like, the last huge thing. Because there's honestly not a lot of stuff that can top this war and top this fight. I'm not saying, like, it's not going to last a long time. It probably will. But I don't know. I just think it's definitely going to end soon. But yeah, sorry guys, this was so late and not a very detailed review or anything, but tell me what you guys thought. Of course, I know most of you already commented probably on everyone else's ones, but maybe save a couple for me. And predictions, tell me what you guys think is going to happen, give me your insight. And hopefully I'll be on time next week. I know I say that quite a lot lately, but have a good week everyone, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!